Imagine getting dropped right into the middle of the craziest car crashes you've ever seen, where one wrong move can flip everything in a heartbeat. This is the top 70 best brutal car crash moments of 2025, a wild ride packed with chaos and jaw-dropping close calls. Take a breath, buckle up, and stay sharp, because it only takes 1 second for life to turn completely upside down. This sign has saved many lives. Some folks don't just speed out of traffic. They fly into neighborhoods like every second is worth more than someone's safety. Slow down. It's not worth the risk. That was pure luck. The car went airborne instead of landing on someone's roof. Even crazier, it rolled itself right onto the tow truck, like it knew the ride was over. This is a scary intersection. Things like this always happen there, and a lot of people ignore the yield sign. When ego hits the gas harder than reason, the airbag's the one doing the talking. He was driving so fast, even Newton's laws wanted to take the day off. Don't turn a parking entrance into a racetrack. The only winner is the tow truck. Don't slam the brakes for no reason. Keep a steady pace so drivers behind you aren't caught off guard.
What are you going to do, idiot? Okay, now we have brake check. Okay, what you doing? Yeah, what? Oh, what you doing? Oh, Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
okay, good.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very.
While trying to overtake the Ford Raptor, the Accord lost control, hit the rock wall, and flipped over. A quiet intersection isn't a safe one. Slow down and look around. Don't make a fence take the hit for you. You shouldn't change lanes without checking carefully, especially if you've just passed another vehicle. That can easily create a blind spot. It's best to wait a few seconds to make sure everything's clear before moving into the next lane.
When it's like scrunched up. Anybody behind us?
Highway merges can go wrong in a heartbeat. Slow down, check your surroundings, and keep your distance. You won't always have a truck saving you from disaster.
All right.
That Zafira drifted out like it thought the truck was hosting a breakdance battle in the fast lane.
Is everybody okay? Everybody okay?
Holy crap!
You know, staying focused and making sure it's safe before you pass someone is just basic driving. Don't rush it. That's how you stay out of trouble.
Watch out! Oh, we got another one crashed over here! We got another one crashed!
Some drivers treat rush hour like a game of Tetris, trying to squeeze into spots that clearly don't fit.
That the paper makes is plowed back into making
Dios
it
mío, miren,
a
accidente,
better
accidente,
paper.
accidente, accidente, accidente.
Bezos allowed the post
Uy,
to
accidente,
hire
accidente,
pockets newsroom.
Just seconds before impact, the container truck left its lane, right in front of a JB Hunt semi. The result? A crash that could have been avoided. On the road, timing matters, but judgment matters more. This is what happens when big trucks don't slow down or leave enough space near crosswalks. One mistake, and someone on foot pays the price.
Oh no.
Whoever's driving just used up their free trial of divine protection. This is why you should pay attention and drive safe and slow in weather like this. This guy must think he's a pilot, just going full throttle in a straight line like he's about to take off. Someone should remind him this isn't a runway. This is one of my biggest fears. You can do everything right on the road and still, someone distracted by a phone can change your life in a second. It's scary to think how fast things can go wrong. Distraction doesn't just steal your focus, it steals your reaction time. Put the phone down and keep your eyes on the road. A crash can come out of nowhere. Once again, the cause was rushing and impatience. The caravan driver probably thought, whatever, I'm not getting stuck behind that truck, and just went for it. What a shame for that Mercedes. Guardrails may be strong, but they can't beat the laws of physics. Drive smart. Stay in your lane. Good thing there was a tall truck behind them. If it had been a regular car, that thing would have gone straight through the windshield. That could have ended way worse. When a big passenger bus like that hits a damaged road, things can get scary fast. Gotta take it slow and stay extra careful out there. On mountain roads, you've got to stay focused and stick to your lane. That's how you keep accidents from happening.
Oh no! Runaway tire! No! Damn, that is just... Yo, my guy, it is still going. It is... What is going on? Oh, did it stop at the... Is that the truck it fell off of? Yo, if that's the truck it fell off of.
When you place an order, same-day delivery kicks into action right away. Sounds like the brakes gave out and he lost control. Honestly, I think he did a pretty solid job keeping everyone safe. Nobody got hurt, and that's what matters. Good thing he put the phone down just in time. Keeping your distance matters. Sometimes just a few seconds is all it takes to change everything. They touched down like Wi-Fi in a basement. Rough, unstable, and totally unexpected. Just because you're going straight doesn't mean you can floor it. Speeding is still illegal, no matter where you are. Dinner usually doesn't come with an action scene, but that restaurant got the deluxe combo. Lucky no one was seriously hurt. It happened in Iran. A quick reminder that things can go south fast, especially with heavy rigs. Stay safe and keep up with your maintenance. Whoa! If you're gonna pass someone, make sure it's safe for everybody on the road. Put the phone down if you actually want to make it home tonight. This is what happens when you treat a green light like a permission slip to ignore physics. A tire blew out, and within seconds, the fuel truck lost control. Now you know, red means stop, not maybe. She meant to walk the bike, but the throttle said, "Nah, we're flying today." A car on a Moscow highway suddenly began smoking from the hood. The driver tried to put out the fire with an extinguisher but failed. Moments later, the vehicle exploded. Driver's okay, thank goodness. Bet he won't skip that maintenance check next time. So many people drive like that. It's a miracle they ever pass the test.
Se le acabe la barra, se ve para ahí. Va dormido.
If his goal was to test the strength of public infrastructure, mission accomplished. Low clearance signs are there for a reason. If your ride's too tall, don't try to squeeze through. It's not worth turning your truck into scrap metal. The engineering is solid. The truck can brake safely even when fully loaded without tipping over. This is the kind of vehicle that earns real respect. On a narrow road, risky passes aren't brave, they're bets. And the odds? Never worth it. Patience doesn't cost much, but it can save everything.
Yêu can luôn.
Changing lanes isn't a magic trick. You can't just disappear and reappear in front of someone. The pickup trucks rolled in perfect sync. Must be a new Olympic event. Slow down at intersections, look around before you turn, and follow the lights. That's how you keep yourself and everyone else safe out there. Speed and curves don't make a great combo unless you enjoy seeing the world upside down. Drive smart. Flip your playlist, not your truck. He had less than a second to react. No space, no chance.
Вот так бывает. Ох, как. Ох.
Staying alert and paying attention behind the wheel is the #1 rule if you want to make it home safe. That's why I always prefer to drive a truck with a safe distance from the road surface. He seemed to panic when the car started to slide, and with front-wheel drive, letting off the gas just makes you lose more control. If he had stayed calm, steered gently, and kept steady pressure on the gas, things might have turned out better. I think if the truck hadn't been there, the car would have just crossed the road and stopped by a tree. The driver didn't seem to slow down at all, but maybe I was wrong. That lane change was so quick and careless, it felt like watching a storm roll in without warning. I've said it 100 times, slow down when you're coming up to an intersection, traffic light or not. It's one of those things that can literally save your life. Be patient when waiting to turn. Making 2 left turns is often the safest option. A classic case of looking at the phone while driving. He's really lucky, that's for sure. Two people on the street came within inches of disaster, but walked away unharmed. If you're gonna haul stuff on the highway, at least strap it down. Be responsible. Never treat the road like it's optional. Put the phone down and keep your eyes on the road. That's how you make sure you get home safe.
那挑拨离间还要写车防护呀。
Véalo. Es como si caminara.
Se está yendo ese güey.
Güey. No levantó ya.
Aman Allah'ım.
One split-second reaction was all it took to save him.
Aman Allah'ım. Aman.